Hi there, Steve here again. 90-day challenge Korean. I'm just about halfway through. Today I spent, it must have been an hour and a half reading on links, saving words and phrases. And then I went to the office and I had a discussion with Hannah in Korean. We went about 8 minutes or so. We'll probably put that up in a day or two. Both Hannah and I, again, definitely noticed my improvement over the last time. I haven't spoken for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks I've been reading and listening with quite some difficulty to these political podcasts. And I think that's significant because I always stress the importance of listening and reading. Obviously, reading is to acquire words, and the listening is where you start to develop the ability to produce the language, in my opinion. But it's more than that, and this, I'm going to be a little bit kind of out in left field here, as we say, and that is that language, obviously, it's about communicating ideas, but it's also about connecting. There is a theory that language developed by our ancestors as a means of sort of grooming each other. We humans, we like to touch each other, we like to groom each other, we like to feel comfortable with each other, we like to feel that warmth of human connection. And language enables us to do that. And every language has its own feel, its own flavor, its own rhythm. And I sensed that today as I was driving to the office listening to the Korean, that I'm getting closer to that world of Korean. Every language has its world, whether it be Chinese or Russian or Romanian or English or Korean, and to penetrate that, to get a feel for that, you have to listen and you have to read. Reading is a form of listening. I mean, after all, before they had tape recorders or any recording devices, they recorded by writing down. It's a recording of speech. So you're actually entering into that speech, that communication, and you have to really to become to connect with that language and eventually to be able to speak, you have to put that effort into trying to penetrate this soft, sticky, idiosyncratic, special taste, feel, smell of the language. And you do that not by speed. You don't just jump in there where you can't understand anything and you just blurt out some words and look at me, I can say a few things. That's not what it's about. To my mind, you first have to penetrate that world, and then having penetrated and feeling yourself a part of it, then the speaking becomes easier and easier. That's not to say that we shouldn't speak whenever we have the opportunity, but it's again to emphasize why I feel that putting, the production of the language, or even worse, correct production of the language up front, rather than this sense of absorbing the language, assimilating and getting a sense for, getting a feel for, getting comprehension, that's what should be up front, not the idea of what I can do in the language. And so I really felt that today, and I really feel again that with every day I'm getting closer to that feeling that I'm participating in the Korean language world, and that's going to eventually enable me to speak better and better. So a little bit esoteric today, but I just thought I'd share those thoughts with you. Bye for now.